This is today's WWE Monday Night Raw results video. The show opens with a recap of the Usos unifying the tag titles on SmackDown. Matt Riddle makes his entrance and gets on the mic. Riddle said he knew Randy wouldn't let him down because he knew how much the match meant to him, and how much it meant to us, but even so, they lost to the Usos. Riddle assures us that he will get his vengeance on Roman, on the Usos, and on anyone who is part of the bloodline. He swears on his career. At last he said, to be honest he doesn't know what the future holds for RK-Bro. Then came Usos and Sami Zayn, and we saw a six-man tag team match between Usos and Zayn versus Riddle and Street Profits, and the result of this match was Matt Riddle and Street Profits win by pinfall with an RKO from Riddle on Sami Zayn. Then came Lashley, and challenged MVP for a match. MVP accepted the challenge, and the winner will choose the stipulation for Hell in a Cell match which will happen between Omos and Lashley. Then came Judgment Day into the ring, and Edge asked who will be their next member. Smart enough and savvy enough. Will it be Tommaso Ciampa? Corey Graves? Alexa Bliss? Drew McIntyre? He asks AJ to make the right choice and join them. Then came AJ Styles and Liv Morgan, and we saw a mixed tag team match between AJ Styles and Liv Morgan versus Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, and the result of this match was Judgment Day win by pinfall with a folding press from Rhea Ripley on Liv Morgan. Post-match, Judgment Day beat AJ down and Edge spears him. Liv Morgan crawls to assist him but Rhea boots her and hits Riptide. Then we saw Jerry the King Lawler welcomes us to the King's Court and introduces his guest Veer Mahaan. Jerry asked Mahaan why he targeted the Mysterios. Mahaan said Rey Mysterio is a legend but he's too busy worrying about his son and that made him weak. So he took both of them out. Veer offers to show him who he is instead of telling him. Jerry backs off, and the Mysterios make the save. Then we saw a match between Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Ash, and the result of this match was Alexa Bliss wins by pinfall with Twisted Bliss. The next match happened between Cody Rhodes versus The Miz, and the result of this match was Cody Rhodes wins by disqualification, presumably. Rollins whips Cody with his own belt and leaves him lying. Then we saw a match between Chad Gable versus Ezekiel, and the result of this match was Ezekiel wins by pinfall with a victory roll pin. Post-match, Kevin Owens gets on the mic and says he doesn't care what Ezekiel calls himself, he just cares if he can beat the hell out of him, so he's challenging him to a match at Hell in a Cell. Next we saw a match between Bobby Lashley versus MVP, and the result of this match was Montel Vontavious Porter wins by countout, earning the right to pick the stipulation for Hell in a Cell. Post-match, Bob puts the Hurt Lock on MVP and swings him around a few times. In the main event, we saw a match between Asuka versus Becky Lynch, and the result of this match was Becky Lynch wins by pinfall with a sunset flip, earning a spot in the WWE Raw Women's Championship match at Hell in a Cell. This is all from today's WWE Raw, and thanks for watching the video.